Hey, it's me. Today I will be trying my hand once again at needle felting. A few months ago, I decided to officially try creating 3D. I wouldn't say it was a fail, but it definitely had some struggles because it was a koala bear and he did not turn out so great. For reference, here he is. Basically what I did was I had made the front portion of it, so you can literally see a line right there, about right here. You see it more on this side, and then created the back after the fact because I realized that he was very thin and very square, and so it resulted in him looking like this. He's kind of a cube and he's special in his own little way. So today I will be switching gears. I'm not going to be doing another animal. I am going to be creating a potted cactus. I'm feeling like this is going to go a little bit better for me because it's not an animal and you can kind of be a little bit more lax with the shape of these plants. I'm excited to try this again because I feel like after finally watching some instructional videos on how to get shapes to happen, I understand it a little better. Let's get right into it and see how this goes. And I'm back. This went so much better for me. This time, I actually followed the instructions. So I didn't just go in all willy-nilly with whatever piece of the project I wanted to do first. I actually followed the instructions and did it in the order it says to do it. Very quickly, I will show you the instructions that they gave. Very brief. I actually really appreciated having tips and tricks on this. On the other side, there actually is photos, and it goes in order with the flower pot, then cactus number 1, which is the little ball, and then Cactus number 2, which is the taller one. So I really used this, and I tried to do exactly what was on here to the best of my ability and use the tips to make it better. I figured out that the foam mold was the shape for the flower pot. I will say I have a needle pen. So even though kits provide a couple of needles, 1 or 2 needles, I have a pen. So this one has 3 needles. I found that for a lot of this, the single needle worked really well. I would say this is good for packing stuff together. It's not good for making shape. So it was really good for my wool painting. It was not great for this. So I would actually recommend that you use a single needle. Because I used the pen originally, before realizing that the single needle was better, I broke the foam mold inside of the wool. Thank goodness I had already made my shape before that, and I just realized that there was a piece of white coming up out of the dirt of it, and I went to squish it and it was just demolished. Here it is. As you can see, it's probably 2 or so inches, and proportions may be slightly off, but I don't mind that. I'm particularly proud of this little ball right here and how pristine it looks, because it shouldn't be that pristine for me. I was very happy to get to use thread and needle. I may have mentioned this before, but I've recently got into cross stitching as of January 2026 and love it. So the fact that I got to bring in something that I was more familiar with was pretty good. On the flower pot, I added a lot more spots than there are originally in the photo. I really like it. It kind of gives off a cheetah vibe, like the colors, maybe not the pattern, but the colors, and I just like it. I did have a hard time getting them to be the same shape and size, but that's okay. Little imperfections make it real. I'm more proud of the little cactus than I am the big one. I feel like my embroidery job was not as beautiful. To me, it looks more like a pickle with arms. I'm just picky. I'm picking apart my own work to try and make myself better. It does stand on its own, but not very well. So if I had to do over again, I would try to make the bottom a little less bulbous. I'd try to make it a little flatter if I could, but then again, I don't yet understand everything about it, so I'm proud of how it turned out. So just for reference, these are the 2 side-by-sides, expectation versus reality type thing, and I think it turned out really, really cute. So I hope you enjoyed watching this. I sure hope that you can see the improvement, because I feel the improvement. That could just be me being really confident, but I don't think so. The results don't lie. And I hope to try this again soon. So if you liked this, let me know so that I can pick out the next project. I will see you next week.